Hello guys, this is Day by Day Chinese Show and here is Dai and Brian. From the last episode, we have talked about some funny news from China. In this episode, we're going to discuss some of the content from the Chinese National People's Congress. Hope you guys like it. The Chinese National People's Congress is a general election meeting that has been holding every 5 years. At March 5th of 2018, the Chinese National People's Congress is proceeding the constitutional amendments, which include 21 amendments of the original constitutions from 2004. However, there are 3 constitutional amendments which are most conspicuous. The first one is that the status of the Communist Party's leader will be written into the Chinese constitution. And the second one is the responsibility of the new established National Supervisory Commission will be written into Chinese constitution as well. While the most controversial amendment is the third one. The 2 terms restriction on the Chinese president will be removed from the original constitutions. And this decision attracts lots of attention and worries from many international observers and media. And many of them think that this amendment will lead China back to lifelong tenure leadership. In addition, there are some of the extreme persons who claim that China is trying to regenerate the monarchy. And this kind of speeches confuse the many foreigner friends. While those are actually misunderstanding because they didn't know the fundamental reality of China. 20 years ago, before the President Xi Jinping takes the lead, China was continuing to use the collective stewardship that was formulated by Deng Xiaoping. The current leadership group was assigned by the last term of the leadership group. Furthermore, there were usually 7 to 9 leaders to share the political powers. Therefore, the president was just a symbolic position which is similar to the president of Germany and Singapore. However, everybody's business is nobody's business. Have you ever heard of lazy administrations? I believe that it was one of Chinese characteristics as well. There were some government officials regionalize the scope of the official duty and leave the job to the others. Therefore, they won't do anything wrong when they are not doing anything. So, no mistakes, no blame. In addition, the dispersion of the political power causes corruption and abuse of the local power, which create many social contradictions. Therefore, those phenomena impeded many innovation policies that are related to the benefit of the millions of the citizens. For example, the Chinese central government law stipulates that the service life of the graveyard is 20 years. So when the 20-year service life is over, you have to renew the permission of your graveyard and extra payments as well. Actually, a lot of payments. I cannot even afford to die. Furthermore, if the graveyard is not renewed after 20 years, the notification tag will be pasted on your graveyard. By the way, when you paste the notification on the graveyard, can you help me to send some words? Just tell my grandma that I miss her. In addition, if you're not able to afford the renewed price after 20 years,
我们这里是墓地中的 CBD 了，没有钱的话可以考虑，请到庙里供养。哎，我说你哪个眼看着我没钱了？
Therefore guys, no matter what kind of situation and difficulty that you're facing right now, you have to carry on and buckle up because you are not even able to afford to die. However, besides the restrictions on the time limit of graveyard, the residential land usage right is only 50 years to 70 years. The commercial land usage right is only 30 years to 50 years. The industrial land usage right is only 20 years to 30 years. Therefore, the residents and the companies are so exhausted with all those restrictions. But why those things are happening? Because of the dispersion of the central government powers, the policy and the instructions are not able to proceed properly. Therefore, the solutions were always in the discussions. However, since the President Xi Jinping took the lead, he was actually the one who wants to make the changes to those problems. Put the power into the cage, rule by law, China collaborate with world in one common goal. Those propositions are winning the support among the Chinese citizens. And we are looking forward to those changes as well. But in the last 5 years, the central government spent most of the time on anti-corruption, although we have to admit that the anti-corruption benefits the public indeed, while the other social innovation works were just started in this year. Moreover, those projects are hard to come true in the next 5 years. We need at least 8 to 10 years to bring our country into a low orbit. the greater responsibility comes with greater pressure. So why can't we just give the chance to President Xi Jinping that he can create a better country for us? Besides, he has been doing a great job in the last 5 years. Nevertheless, it is a pressure to a country that a splendid and noble leader can be reappointed consecutively. For example, the President Franco Mitterrand of the French, the Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew of the Singapore, the Prime Minister Mahathir of the Malaysia, and the Prime Minister Angela Dorothy Merkel of Germany. Those are all outstanding leaders who have been reappointed consecutively more than 2 terms. Especially right now, it's a vital moment for China's innovation in the next 10 years. Therefore, the entire Chinese population and world have faith on President Xi Jinping's efforts in the next 10 years. 加油! So thank you guys for watching. That's all for today. Please subscribe to us. Spread my views, spread my word. This is Dai and Brian. See you next time.